Daily AI News. Headlines for July 9, 26. OpenAI released GPT-5.6 Sol, Terra, and Luna. Sol is 54% more token efficient on agentic coding tasks, per CEO Sam Altman. The launch was limited to trusted partners at the U.S. government's request, involving Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick. Altman stressed safety collaboration, noting powerful models require confidence in safety claims. OpenAI, valued at $852 billion, competes with Meta's Muse Spark 1.1, Thursday, and SpaceX's Grok 4.5, Wednesday. These models target agentic encoding work, though Sol's benchmarks are unspecified. OpenAI discusses a possible 5% government stake, but Altman called reports inaccurate. OpenAI has fundamentally changed ChatGPT voice with the new GPT-Live model family, rolling out globally today across iOS, Android, and ChatGPT.com. It replaces the turn-based back-and-forth with a full-duplex architecture that listens and speaks simultaneously, making several interaction decisions per second. For complex tasks, GPT-Live hands off to GPT-5.5 in the background while conversation continues. Two models are tiered by plan: GPT-Live 1 for Go, Plus, and Pro users, and GPT-Live 1 Mini for free users. This update reaches 150 million weekly voice users. Video and screen sharing remain on advanced voice mode for now. A security flaw called GhostApproval has been found in 6 popular AI coding agents, including Anthropic Claude Code, Amazon Q Developer, and Google Anti-Gravity. Discovered by Google-owned Wiz, the vulnerability exploits symbolic links, or symlinks, a decades-old Unix feature where a file path secretly points to another location. A malicious repository can trick an AI agent into writing an attacker's SSH key to a developer's authorized keys file, granting persistent remote access. Wiz reported the issue to all vendors. Amazon, Cursor, and Google fixed it, while Augment and Windsurf are working on fixes. Ways to think about token pricing. There are only 2 things you can say with certainty about token prices. We're in a supply crunch, and this is unstable. All of the variables are in play, and the market will get shaken out over the next few years to arrive at a new equilibrium. Right now we have a lot of frantic analysis of time to power, but question at the end of that is whether the foundation models have sustainable pricing power, strategic leverage and value capture, or whether they become low-margin commodity infrastructure providers. At the moment, I think every dynamic we can see points to the latter. Clearly, the situation today. Finding the most efficient algorithm, whether designing a microchip, routing a logistics network, or accelerating medical research, can be challenging, with many possible solutions for engineers to explore on their own. To help organizations tackle these complex challenges, AlphaEvolve, our Gemini-powered AI code optimization agent, is now generally available to all Google Cloud customers on Gemini Enterprise Agent platform. Rather than rewriting code from scratch, AlphaEvolve acts as an evolutionary collaborator. You provide a baseline algorithm and your goals, and it automatically searches for better solutions, returning human-readable. GitHub shipped 5 VS Code releases in 5 weeks, closing the last major gap in autonomous development. Copilot agents now browse the web, click through live apps, and verify code without leaving the editor. Enabled by default for paid subscribers, the June 2026 batch covers versions 1.123 to 1.127. Updates include parallel agent sessions, 1 million token context windows with Anthropic and OpenAI models, and credit visibility. Browser tools let agents click, type, and capture console errors. Isolated sessions protect privacy. Parallel sessions replace serial bottlenecks. Enterprise teams should configure domain controls before updating. A paper published today on AR14 delivers a formal challenge to one of AI safety's foundational assumptions, that making AI systems safer is primarily a matter of improving the models themselves. The work, by researcher Yu Chen, introduces a framework called institutional red teaming and demonstrates through formal game theoretic modeling that the rules governing how AI agents are deployed, their permissions, enforcement mechanisms, and interaction constraints, independently cause safety outcomes in multi-agent systems, regardless of what models are running underneath. The finding is specific and consequential. Any organization. ByteDance Seed has launched Seedream 5.0 Pro, a multimodal image creation model designed for production design work rather than one-shot image output. The model targets creators, designers, marketers, educators, product teams, and developers who need dense visual layouts, localized text, controlled edits, and reusable design assets from prompt and reference inputs. The new Pro model brings 4 core upgrades: complex information visualization, precision editing, realistic imagery and portrait textures, and native multilingual input and generation. ByteDance says it can turn data, concepts, and long text into professional layouts, including. Mistral has released Robostral Navigate, an 8 billion parameter model for embodied navigation. It uses a single RGB camera and plain language instructions to guide robots through complex environments, achieving a 76.6% success rate on the R2RC benchmark for unseen areas. This surpasses the best single-camera system by 9.7 points and outperforms multi-sensor systems by 4.5 points. Trained on 400,000 trajectories across 6,000 scenes, the model uses a tree-based attention masking strategy to reduce training time from months to days. It is currently available to select partners in manufacturing and logistics. Windows 11 updates could soon include fixes for more security issues at once. Microsoft said in a blog post on Thursday that it's now using AI to identify potential issues earlier, which means customers will see a higher volume of security updates included in each security release. Microsoft's Patch Tuesdays are about to get bigger. The company will be using AI more heavily in its security updates process. Hackers, even amateurs, have increasingly been using AI to quickly exploit security weaknesses over the past several months. Security researchers are also using. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button if you enjoyed today's video. Subscribe to stay updated, and turn on notifications so you never miss out. Let us know in the comments what you think about this video. See you tomorrow for the next daily AI news.